So it's
Wow.
a creative way of waking up the
I was
young
like,
people
they're
because they're the
telling you
young.
what they do and where we are in the world right now. If we see this message coming across, but then we continue to play into this matrix. Is it like spell casting? And it's like giving consent because they have to show us what they do. We have the Queen of Wands, so yes, truth and integrity. They create the celebrities, they create the shows, they create the concerts for a specific a purpose, and it's not what you think it is. There's something about the vibration of that number three that is very creepy.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events and celebrities, a little bit of politics, a little bit of everything, hidden history, and just tune in to watch us because we go from A to Z and from Z to A all the way back and forth twice. And we also do personal readings. So if you need any personal readings, please reach out to us. Our information will be in the description below. And in this video, we're going to be reading on K-pop. So the K-pop is Korean pop music. I believe it is Korean pop music. A lot
Yeah.
of people get mixed up with Korean pop music or Japanese pop music or Taiwanese or something like. But this is Korean pop music. Is very really popular all over the world. But before we get started in reading on K-pop, I would love to introduce my beautiful Woo sisters, Lynn and Kyla,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
and my name is Barbara. We like to read for entertainment purposes, but not only, because we also read for educational purposes. There's a lot that come out of our videos. It's not just about reading cards and trying to look and see what's going on, but it's also about education because we also do research on these subjects that we do. So we find it interesting. We hope that you all find it just as interesting. So let's get on to our video about K-pop. What's the question that we have?
All
We're gonna
right,
pop.
so
We're gonna pop the question. K-pop the
right.
question.
So as Barbara was saying, like Korean pop, K-pop has become so popular recently, and I know even my daughter is quite into it. And so what we're going to read on today is this movie that came out. It's called K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was introduced to me by my daughter. She's 11 years old, and she insisted that everybody in the family needed to watch this movie. But I was surprised. The name had me thinking, like, I don't think I want to watch this movie. I mean, it has demon in it, but I was surprised at the amount of information that came across. And to me, I would say it's more exposure of what's been happening in the world. And so starting from the very beginning of the movie, there was a narration of, the whole storyline. And I'm just going to read that to you. I would have loved to play it, but I think we might get in trouble for some copyright infringement on YouTube if we play it. So I'm just going to read how the movie began. And I got so much from this, and my daughter literally sat there. Now she's quite intuitive, and she sat there and she was just smiling, and I was like in shock hearing these things. I was like, they're telling you what they do and where we are in the world right now. And she was like, mm-hmm. And she just kept saying yes. And I was so surprised. So what we want to do today is I'm just going to read how the movie began and see if you can pinpoint any, interesting information you have picked up from this. And then we'll do a reading on them. So the story starts saying the world will know you as pop stars, but you will be more than that. You will be hunters. Demons have always hunted our world, stealing our souls and channeling strength back to their king, who is called in the movie Guima. Now, when you look up this word, actually, if you change it around, Magui in Korean means devil, evil spirit, and demon. And so the narration continues saying, until heroes arose to defend us, born with voices that could drive back the darkness, singing songs of courage and hope. But hunters are more than warriors. Our music unites the soul and brings people together. With this connection, the first hunters created a shield to protect our world called the Hun Moon. And if you read, if you check online, what does Hanmoon mean in Korean? It's like a soul gate, a spirit gate, a barrier between humans and the demonic realms. And it says, so the narration continues, every generation, a new trio of hunters is chosen to fulfill this ultimate duty. And it's so interesting that there's three of them, three supposed heroes of the show. And to me, this spells the power of the number three. Because, three is very, very spiritual. It's about creation, universal energy. When we thank the universe, when we, speak to our higher self and so on, we tend to use the number three. We say things three times because there's something about the vibration of that number three that is very creative. It's about manifesting it. It's almost as if the universe understands the number three.
Yeah.
So the narration continues, a barrier so strong it is impenetrable that will keep demons and Guima from our world forever, creating the golden honeymoon. And to me, I was like, golden honeymoon, is that the golden age? And now the duty falls on you. The victory is within your reach. It is your voices, your song that will create the golden honeymoon. So throughout the show, we have the fight between good and evil. We see energy harvesting. We see spell casting, and it's done through frequency and music. So you see like the bad energies, they've created a band, and you can see them in concerts, and it's like they're harvesting energy from the crowd. And that was quite interesting to me because we have seen a lot of that. It's almost like it's mirroring real life where, people are people have died in concerts. People have spoken about these lights and these energy fields coming across almost like portals at these concerts and so on. And, so at the end, it shows that when the frequency of light is able to reach a certain percent, it creates a ripple effect that multiplies and destroys the darkness. That's how the show ends. So I'm not going to give too many details if you haven't watched it. I don't want to spoil it for you, but this literally to me brought up several questions. And it was like, is this what is happening right now? Is this what they're showing us that they do? Because there's always been these dark forces trying to harvest energy from our souls. Us in the matrix, we continue to follow what we're being told, and unknowingly, or now a lot of us knowingly, may still be playing into that agenda. And is it that when we reach that frequency of light, that it helps to shift and change things, and this is what I believe. I think that message has been coming up a lot recently, that this is why it's very important for us to focus on our frequency and grounding our light, because to me, it creates a grid of light that will change things. So my first question was, is this movie showing us truth, how the demonic rulers of the world have been harvesting souls and energy? Is it showing us that? Is there truth to what they're showing us in the real world? That was my first question.
Barbara, you gonna pull?
Okay, sure. Got it.
I'll do a 3-card pull as well.
Okay, so are they showing us is this movie basically reflecting what's really going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kyla.
Oh, so you got the Ace of Cups. So yes, it is a creative way of showing that. Mm-hmm. Or do we even need to ask anything else? Because it was like, while I was watching this movie, it was like hits after hits, like just coming up. And that power of 3 in that movie was interesting.
Okay, I did a regular pull
Okay.
on if that's what they're trying to tell us. And I did get the first card is a major arcana. And I guess they are showing this to us, hoping that people will actually pick it up. It's a strategic way that they're using to, tactical way to show that the world, basically, the world as we see the world, and to showing us that's how it's working. That's what's been happening. It's been kind of shut off from us, this information from the past. I see the 2 of swords, because that's thoughts and words, and it's kind of like stopped. It's like a hold up and wait card. But now it's starting to open up, and I think if we start listening to this information, or a lot of other people, it will kind of free you a little bit, because the 9 of Pentacles is an independence, freedom. card. So it's a tactical way of showing information for the people to open their eyes, basically. So that makes me feel that it's the good guys that produce this,
Right. In the background.
In fact, you have the King of Wands as well, and you saw King of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. So what do you all think about these cards?
I agree with you. Definitely planting seeds and being strategic. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords, a big strategy towards a victory of, letting you look, making you look into your freedom. Are you free? What has been happening? And throughout generations with the Ten of Pentacles as well, and the King of Wands.
Lynn, what do you think?
No, I agree with you guys. And getting, the Ace of Cups right from the get-go was like, yeah, okay.
And you got the Ace of Cups from the get-go, yeah.
Yeah.
Creative way, because if you look at that, I don't know about this movie, I haven't seen it yet, but just by the colors and everything, it is really creative and catch your attention with the graphics and the colors, and so it is a creative way of getting, and not only that, but it's a creative way of having people look at it, because sometimes people look more at these types of things like anime, Japanese anime.
Isn't this set up more for kids? So maybe it's at least waking up the kids so they know. Maybe it's meant to awaken the star seeds that are here.
No, that's an interesting question, because all the kids are talking about it. All of my daughter's friends are talking about it. My nephew is talking about it. Yeah, and they all love it. Now, I'm hoping that they're seeing through to the deeper meaning, because that will lead me to one of my other questions. Like, if we see this message coming across, but then we continue to play into this matrix, is it like spell casting? And, it's like giving consent because they have to show us what they do. We have the Queen of Wands, so yes, truth and integrity to that.
And as you were saying that, was it
You said
kind of veered towards?
spellcasting. She came up.
Right.
That's awesome.
She's
And as
very,
you were saying that, oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay. She's very intuitive and like the like a witch in a sense, because she uses her powers, her spiritual powers. Yes.
Yeah. And as you were saying about the waking up the young people, I got the Seven of Cups, because he's looking at things that could be good and things that could be not so good. And I got the young people card,
Yep.
and I got a yes. So it's a creative way of waking up the young people, because the younger people are kind of like here. I see them like this right now. Like they have so much stuff in front of them. You have their cell phones, they have movies, they have all types of
Video
graphical things
games,
on
all
video
these
games,
things.
All the
things
noise.
on the internet.
All the
Yeah.
noise.
So this is it's a good cheerful way to help them out. Yeah. So I was just pulling them off, pulling them up, and I got it. I think that's beautiful.
I don't even know if we need to. I had like two more questions, but I feel like if we've gotten the answers already. So one of the other questions was, is it showing how we can change things with our voice, our free will, and our frequency? But I think we have the answer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And so it's so important. I do not consent. Those three words, and again, the number three coming across in those three words, I do not consent.
And
No
saying
one
it
is to
3 times.
harvest any energy without my permission, right? And so it brings us back to the celebrities and what's been happening with this Diddy trial and all of these things. All of the dysfunction has come out in the public, yet no one is being charged. No one is being held accountable, because this has been
What's
going
up with
on
that?
for generations, it seems, the harvest. It's literally, they create the celebrities, they create the shows, they create the concerts for a purpose, and it's not what you think it is. It is for harvesting your energy. It is for some ulterior motive.
And it's
And so
not just concerts either. It's sports games and stuff like that too. They're
right,
just, and it's not just their halftime shows. It's
exactly.
the whole thing. But that's their reason behind getting people into large gatherings for the harvesting. Yep.
Right. And so it's very important we take the message of the show. What was the show saying? Protect your energy, and your frequency is very important. Keeping it high, keeping it off the light, because these three warriors were off the light. It was almost as if their swords were not just light, but they were crystals, and they were of a high frequency. So it's like keeping your energy clear, saying, I do not consent, forming that protective barrier and grounding your light into the earth
I do
and
not
creating
consent.
this energy grid that can then shift things. That's very, very important.
Yeah, and that where can this be found? Or did you find this
It
on
was on Netflix,
Netflix?
actually,
Yeah.
this movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Although Netflix can be used for good things. I mean, you can,
They all can be.
there's some things that are changing, and there's a lot of things that you can learn from on all of these
Yeah,
channels.
it's a
Yeah.
mixed bag of good and bad, but
Mm-hmm.
I think this one is definitely one for, it's a good watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, thank you, daughter, for you know pulling
I
this to
did.
our attention.
Yeah.
yeah, it was amazing. Like she asked me at the end, how would I rate this movie? I said 10 out of 10 because of the story, but you have to read past the
Yeah.
general story and see what's the deeper meaning. Yeah.
That's great. Well,
And it's not just this movie. There's so many movies that they literally tell us what they're doing. So are we taking note of it? Wake up.
mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not because I'm not hardly watching movies.
Me
You don't really
either.
have time to watch movies with all that you have going on. I tend to watch movies from time to time. I don't really. We have a monitor, a television, and we do have Netflix. But yeah, it's fun to kind of just let yourself go. But I tend to watch more like comedies, that type of thing.
Yeah.
I love stand-up comedy.
True.
I love
I mean,
that.
I like comedies too because that's a good strategy. Sometimes when things feel a bit heavy, just keep yourself laughing. That's
Yeah.
always a good strategy.
Higher frequency.
Exactly. But I'm
I
gonna
watch
definitely
them.
check this
I
out.
watch them when Chloe comes to visit me, but lately I've just been like, you know what? It's been so hot, I hadn't even wanted to be outside, so I've been binge watching. But they're movies that I've already seen, like The Hobbit and everything else, which I would love to do some stuff on that to
Oh
really
yeah.
to see what's really going on. Is there really a Middle Earth? I think that would be
Awesome.
exciting.
Awesome. All right, that's a great. Hey, you all check it out. What's the name of it? The name of it again?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah. Let's all check it out. And whenever you check it out, please write your comments down. Let's talk about it. Tell us what you liked about it. Tell us what they can do better. Tell us what your thoughts are, because
Yeah, and
I'm
most
really curious.
importantly, let's take the deep message and wake up.
Yep.
Stop giving consent
Yes,
to them harvesting our energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly. I agree, Colin. Well said. Well said. All right. Well, with that said, I would like to thank you all for watching our video regarding this movie that we're all going to tune into. We're going to watch it and get some lessons out of it as well. And thank you again for liking our videos and watching. And we need more people to comment and also put more likes on it, because we know you're out there. We need that for the what's that word that
Algorithm.
for the algorithms, yeah, so we can spread the word. 'Cause we're not doing this because we want to be famous on YouTube. We're doing it because we want to share the knowledge, and we want your feedback as well. So let's just continue to make this a community. And thank you. Kyla's going to let you all know where we can be seen, found, and heard.
All right, so we are on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, and Facebook. So please be sure to check the description below and join us on those platforms as well. Now, remember, we will never contact you first for anything, so please beware of scammers. And we want to say thank you again for watching, and we will see you again.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.